Breaker. Oh.
Oh, welcome back to the Silly Willies, broadcasting you live from the basement of Lepenton, WICR station. And big news coming out December 7th is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. It's the ultimate one. And King James Burke, I want to know what's different, what's new, why is it so good? Why are you so excited? Why can't you sleep at night because of it?
Well, first off, the reason why it's called Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is because it is a celebration of the previous games that came out, and how it's celebrating is it is that it has over 104 stages from throughout the series.
Are those maps?
Yeah, stages. Also featuring
stages.
Also featuring new stages from new series that are a part of the game. And the roster size for this game is there's 74 playable characters, and 69 of those characters have original movesets.
Nice.
So that is absolutely insane.
You said 69 of them?
Yeah.
Okay, just clarifying.
So and there's they're already announced DLC. There's already one character who's been announced for DLC, and then there's going to be 5 other characters that come out.
For the people at home and some of us in the booth that don't know what DLC means, could you just identify that, please?
DLC means downloadable content.
It's like an add-on that you purchase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a character that comes out after the game is released.
Okay, and then that's like a live update that they do?
No, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And that's
But-
you pay for it when you buy it, or you can pay for it separately?
You can pay for it separately. Like
Yeah.
I can already go onto my Nintendo Switch and buy the DLC,
Okay.
even though I don't know who any of the characters are going to be. But
they
is-
released the 74 characters that are playable,
the
Yeah.
74.
Just not the ones in the DLC.
not the new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like have you ever played like Call of Duty?
Yes.
Like when they add new maps and then you could buy those.
They're
new maps?
stages.
No,
Stages.
yeah. And
The maps in Call of Duty, they're stages in a fighting game.
what? No, I know. I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm talking about Call of Duty. So the maps, like in Call of Duty, when they release new maps, and you
Stop breathing into the mic like that.
My bad.
You chill.
So the maps in Call of Duty, when they release new maps and you buy them, that like those are DLC.
Okay. Yeah. Now I got you. But James, why is this game so revolutionary? Just because it's the ultimate tribute
Because-
experience?
Because a major part about fighting games when they're released is that there's always major roster cuts in a fighting game. So like, for example, with Super Smash Brothers Melee, Mewtwo and Pichu and Young Link and Dr. Mario were all a part of that game, but they
Mhm.
were all cut for Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
And so
So what's a big deal about this game is that literally there have been 0 characters were cut from it. All the characters from earlier games, even if it means that they were only in one of the games, they're all in this one.
So I'm just like I'm trying to understand so obviously Mario and Luigi are what it started it all back in the day, whatever, and then all these other characters were added. Do they have like their own comic books or anything, or are they just strictly video game characters? Or is there a story that it's
mean,
based off of?
All the Nintendo characters, they might have some extra books on them and stuff, but there's no comic books for them.
Okay.
But Sonic the Hedgehog has a comic book series, and so does Mega Man. And in fact, those two used to cross over a ton. They used to have a comic book series called Sonic X Mega Man, and they would just cross over in it.
All right. I didn't know any of that.
Interesting.
Interesting. What's your favorite character to play with?
Well, I don't know that yet, but I've been a Toon Link guy since Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Brawl was a
So-
pretty classic game. One of the reasons I purchased a Wii, actually.
Yeah.
Unless were you a more of a, because Wii is less gaming experience on a Wii, from what I understand. Like it's better on a GameCube or something. I don't know. What's better for a gamer's?
Super Smash
perspective?
Brothers. Well, if you're gonna compare like the series of games, the N64 one is considered just a classic. Like there was a lot of bugs about the game. A lot of people really can't stand it, but there's still a competitive community for it that still follows the game. But for Melee is considered the best Super Smash Brothers game to date from like just fans. And then you would go, Brawl is considered by far the worst
Dang.
because they had something called the tripping mechanic in it. And that means when like you would run across the stage for a while and eventually your character would trip.
Which people are not a fan of.
Yeah, which threw off people's combos. But Melee had these insane sick combos that Nintendo wanted to cut back on.
Because they wanted to make the game a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, they wanted. Well, Brawl was supposed to let newer players come and join.
Right. Like if I played like an experienced player and they knew all the
Yeah.
combos, I wouldn't stand a chance.
It was supposed to be user friendly. It was supposed to welcome in a bunch of new fans.
And that's how they got me. So
Yeah.
they did okay.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
And then Smash 4 was considered a pickup of the pace again, but not quite up to Melee's level from like those hardcore fans. But actually, next to the booth, there's the commuter lounge, and they're playing Super Smash Brothers 4 right now.
We should get some. Get some live sound from them. See, get some reactions
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Go, James. Go grab somebody from the booth. Get them in here. Let's talk, Mr. Game and Watch. But Declan, who's your favorite character to play with? The top three.
Link.
Link.
Link is number one. Kirby's always a good time.
Great. Cooking in the pot, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chef Kirby. And then I don't know. Bowser.
Classic. I don't know if this is like if he's like a bad character, because probably, but big fan of playing with Yoshi.
Oh yeah.
Because I like to poo people out of eggs off the cliff.
Yeah,
That's
the
always
eggs, yeah, that's
off the stage. So I'm a Yoshi guy. I was always a big Fox guy too.
yeah, Fox is good.
I was just always into it. I like his ship. It's and then what's his name? Samson?
Yeah,
Samus.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Samus.
name.
Her name. She's
Yeah, she's a fit
beautiful.
girl.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, no, this is the problem. Is everybody assumes the cool superheroes are men? No,
Yeah.
Samus. That's a big time female, and that's why you should get out and vote today.
Yeah.
Get some big time females in office, for if that's what your opinion is.
Yeah.
My favorite all-time 3 would probably be Toon Link.
I can't hear you.
My
Talking to the
favorite
mic.
all-time 3 would probably be Toon Link, Lucas, and
Oh, Lucas is
yeah.
He always messes me up.
Lucas and Ness. Yeah.
probably Ryu. I really like him in Smash 4.
So basically, my question: where are those characters from? Because I just remember one day they just like showed up, and I was like, "Who are these guys?" Ness and
They're from
Lucas.
the Earthbound series, which is an old franchise from Japan. And they're Earthbound, Ness's game, was brought to America, but Mother 3, which is Lucas's game, never came here. So
but
that's
you
why
can play.
wouldn't-
You can play Ness's game.
Yeah, you
though.
can.
And it's like sold like for our systems, that
Yeah,
kind of thing. Okay.
So are their characters American?
that are American in the series.
No, are Ness and Lucas are they Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh really?
They're every single character in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, it originated from Japan besides like 3 of them.
No, but I mean, like, are they like? I've never looked. Like,
They're not drawn
are they-
as if they're Japanese.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
mean.
it's-
Like, are
They
there-
are with gaming. If it's made by Japanese people, they don't like Mario. Doesn't look like he was designed by a Japanese person,
Well, he's supposed to be Italian.
Yeah,
but like he's made by Japanese people. So
yeah, but
it's
like his
just-
background, like everyone knows that Mario and Luigi like are Italian.
Luigi got that mustache though.
But like Ness, I don't know what.
yeah,
what
but
Ness
they don't.
is.
Ness is from his own planet.
Okay.
What? That's not what an alien looks like.
I mean,
I got a
very
bone to
different.
pick.
Yeah.
James, do aliens exist?
I think so.
Why?
Just because the universe is way too big.
I agree.
Want to hear about my most excited
debate, we
Want to
all
hear about
agree.
my most excited character for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate?
Sure.
Yes. More than anything.
The first DLC character, which is Piranha Plant.
It's the plant from Mario, the like red. with the
yeah,
dots,
that spits fire. That's
Yeah.
sick. Oh no, he just eats you. That one. Oh,
No, he can also spit fire.
Okay, that's what I
They
thought.
do
Yeah,
both.
that's actually dope. Wait, but how? If he's just a plant, how's he gonna be moving? I'm confused.
Yeah.
He has in one of the old one of the old Super Mario games, they had an enemy which was like a piranha plant that walked around.
Mhm.
So he's still in the pot, but he has little roots that come out of his pot that help him run.
Oh, that's funny. What are the odds those leaves allow him to fly?
They do.
Oh, you
If
think I could program this game myself right now?
If you could if you watch the trailer for it, you could see that they fly.
But I thought they didn't release the DCL characters.
Only one.
They
Only one. Okay.
didn't. Well, they just announced him. They didn't release him.
They announced that there would be them.
That's one of the.
They announced that
5, you said?
character would eventually join the game in February 2019. Which the
Oh,
game.
so they already gave you the timeline too.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then they said the DLC for the game is going to stop in February 2020.
Is the DLC just characters, or are they adding like stages?
Well, they're doing DLC packs, and there's 5 packs, and so each pack comes with a character, a stage, and multiple soundtracks.
Interesting.
So you get 5 characters, 5 stages, and then multiple soundtracks. So the amount of original playable characters that will be added into the game by
gonna be
the end of the
25.
DLC is going to be 75.
Wait, I thought it was 25 because there's 5 different
No, there's
DLCs.
5 packs, and
And they each have 5 characters.
One have each one character.
Oh, there's only 1 character per
Yeah,
DLC.
so
oh,
there's
never
5
mind.
characters DLC, not including Piranha Plant. Which also, if you buy an early copy of the game, you have to register it online in order to get the code for Piranha Plant. If you want to buy Piranha Plant for free,
That's a PSA to all of our fans.
yeah, and that
make
that
sure you
ends-
register.
That
Register.
ends December 31st. So you could buy the game after release and still get like the pre-order bonus.
Registering for DLC is more important than registering to vote. Just keep that in mind. That is James Burke's agenda.
Yep.
Please remember. But James Burke earlier in the semester purchased the new Spider-Man game. Want to see? I haven't seen you play it much in recent weeks. Can you talk a
Yeah.
little bit to that?
Well, that's because I've been playing a lot of Red Dead, and I got out of Spider-Man due to like a busy work schedule. But it was a fun game. It was really a lot of fun to swing around in it.
That's it.
I mean,
How
the
was, like,
combat
the story
system was
mode,
cool.
yeah.
It was like Arkham City. It was like playing the Batman games from like we had growing up.
Mhm.
So now that you've played it, and if you knew that what it was like before you purchased it, would you buy it?
I mean, if I knew I wouldn't have time to play it, I wouldn't buy it. But based off like the content in the game, I think I would still buy it.
That was going to be my next question, just because, like, I think that as you buy more and more games, obviously you're not going to play the older games that you own. So do you have to consider that when you're thinking of purchasing a game? Like, do I want to play this one, or do I want to play this game that's coming out
Yeah.
next?
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
the main reason why I'm
Definitely.
not getting Fallout 76.
well, that's 76 already.
Because
It wasn't
yeah.
just like Fallout 3.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's based off the year that the
Oh, okay.
the nuclear apocalypse started, which was like 1976 in Fallout lore.
I'll tell you what, them changing the names like that and not just putting it as the next number makes it very difficult for fans, very superficial fans, to be able to follow.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea what the order is.
Also, when Fallout comes out soon, right?
It comes out really soon.
I
So
don't
there's-
understand why they would release it so close to Red Dead.
That's what I was gonna say. I didn't get it because of Red Dead.
Yeah, I don't think they should. They
I
should
would-
have released it like a month after.
Could they still push it back?
I think so.
Yeah, they could.
Guys, let's
There
push
would
it
be-
back.
There would be such a big controversy amongst like gamers that have been waiting for that game for so long. Like they
Yeah.
can't push it back now because the hardcore fan base would be devastated. Like going back to Super Smash Brothers, they pushed back Brawl, and there was a major backlash for that. But if they didn't push it back, we wouldn't have gotten Sonic the Hedgehog, Wolf, Toon Link, or Jigglypuff in Brawl.
And we can't live without Jigglypuff. We need
we can't.
need Jigglypuff. She's
Yeah.
got the voice of an
We would have
angel.
had to wait till Super Smash Brothers Ultimate to get all those characters.
I couldn't wait. Could you
Yeah.
wait?
No, I don't like that. I don't play that.
Yeah, so we gotta take a quick break here on the Silly Willies. But before we do, just to let you know, WICR is hosting an event here. It's a radio career panel with Maggie Gray from WFAN, DA from CBS Sports Radio, and Sean Marash, who's a producer on CBS Sports Radio, for both Maggie and DA. So come through for that. They're going to teach you a little bit about their career path, and how you can do that too. Right now we're going to take a break, but join us back in just a little on more Silly Willies.
Mm-hmm.
Like ever. No! We are never